All right, time for an update. Um, let's see. So I've installed or rewired up the rear battery. Been charging up some modules because I have some modules that are out of balance. They might be dead cells or dying cells or degraded cells, so they don't charge that well. So there should be at 3.9 volts, but they're actually down lower at 3.5, 3.4. Previously, before I was charging them with this setup here, they were actually running at around like 1.5 volts, which is really low. So it's pretty bad. So there's a chance I probably have to pull out this battery in the back here because this cell 44 is messed up, and one in the front, which is cell 66, is bad up there. There might even be one more cell that might be having problems, but I'll need to see. But I've been balance charging it for about 3 days. I'm gonna bring them back to the same voltage as the rest of the packs, but yeah, there's a chance as battery module replacement in the upcoming future. In the meantime, while I was trying to balance the batteries, um, built this box here, junction box, to connect the high voltage through, and underneath and through. Probably can't see through here. Maybe you can kind of see the connector in there. Um, so it brings the cabling down through, out through the inside. Also this box here built, they reprinted it, combines several components into it. One is it allows me to put in the service connector. Over here is a current sensor. And down here is a high voltage relay. The high voltage relay, I split it in two. One in the back for the positive, and then one in the front for the negative. I redesigned how the wiring works because after looking at the wiring diagram, it connects to the power distribution module in the front via just bus bars, um, copper bus bars like this here. And so there was no need for me to run power up here, then to run it back, and then to another connector, then just to run it back to this unit here. Basically, the way I set it up so that way negative from here goes straight into the power distribution module, and then positive from there comes into here. And so I'm running it, I'm splitting it up in a way where I don't have to run an extra conduit back, high voltage back. I just have to run two cables back. I detail it a lot more inside on the forum and how the wiring works and how it all works out. Going back over here, wiring needs to be done still. Just one thing to note for anyone is that temperature sensor, you need temperature in order to drive, otherwise the BMS would not report its state of charge. Even if so, and between the different battery management systems, they use different temperature sensors. So I actually have to mod this one to make it work. I added basically another temperature sensor. Let's see. Otherwise, I've pretty much been wiring everything up, connected everything up. I split up the modules, one on the right, one on the left, and it's all wired into the rear pack. So half the pack in the front, half the pack in the back. With this here, once I put in a cover, tidy up the wiring, should be able to have this nice open space here for cargo storage and stuff like that. We're gonna have to make sure I put something solid, strong here. Make sure all the wires are protected. Like I said, seal the edges here. Haven't done that yet, so you can kind of still see. Yep, you can still see through. I'm gonna make a cover. Probably go. You can see here I have a weather gasket for the front one, so I'm probably gonna use that. Probably put another gasket here, and then layer something on top, or something along that line. either top or bottom. Gonna need to see what's the best approach here. This side might be a little trickier. Probably have to seal it. Gonna have to figure out how to do the body trim. Gonna need new trim and covers of the sides. Since I got into 3D printing, it should be a lot easier now to make these things. And I think anything else. Well, let's do a power test. So did run into a few challenges when I was doing the power test originally. The forgot to plug in things, and the temperature sensor wasn't working. All right, there we go. I don't think it's really 84%, but that's because some of the cells are off balance, but it's close enough. I'm gonna switch to drive. So you can see drive is good. And let's see. So, yep, you can see drive is working well. Okay, and if I do reverse, reverses are good, brakes are good, and brakes. Yep, brakes are good. So with that, I guess my odometer is not connected. Oh, you're right, because I didn't wire it. Yeah, I gotta clean all this up. So lots to do. But car is working. Gotta figure out how and when I want to do those modules, because that's gonna be a pain. Yeah, that's the update. Anything else? Yeah, I think the modules is what I'm most concerned about, because the modules require me to do a few things. Gotta take out this pack, so it means I have to disconnect everything. Take out this pack, disassemble this box, because of the way I constructed it, it's pretty much packed as tight as possible. So this fully disassemble it. Each of these, they're all connected the way they're connected to each other. The module I need to take out is 44, marked it right there. So I guess it's on this side, so it's not too bad. It's not in the middle, but gotta take out that module and then replace it. And then same thing for up here. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do with the cooling system, because I might need to redo the coolant again, because I need to be able to lift this battery out, and I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to move this, get the battery box down here out without disconnecting the coolant. It might be safer that way anyways. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a pain. And this cell here is, I think, the worst one. The worst one, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And yeah, just gotta do the rest of the car. Gonna have to make some gaskets and seal everything up, and then it's basically the final stages, but the probably more, well, two major things, and the final stage of trying to tidy up the car and get it road safe. And yeah, that should be it.